Can't wait for the one day that I forget to hit the button and we do like a fucking 3 hour banger. But here we
That
go.
day is gonna be hell.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Real Graps podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the recent WWE PLE. I will always call them pay per views, though. Bad Blood. Guys, what are our thoughts?
Maybe I got bad.
Are you
Not
gonna
gonna.
introduce us, bro? Maybe people don't know who we are, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
It's our
bro.
first
Not
time
everyone
listening.
knows Noel.
True.
AKA
Bronson
Bronson
True.
Reed.
Reed. Not but low key. Bad blood. Kinda ass. Not gonna lie.
You thought it
Alright,
was
I don't know
ass?
about that. You're
I
being
think.
dramatic.
I think it was kinda ass.
I think it was fine.
I
I
don't know. I
think.
don't think it was ass.
Yeah.
I'm Abner. That is me.
Right.
But I didn't think it was ass. I thought it was okay. It wasn't anything crazy.
I don't know. Like it was just like those three middle matches were like so blah to me, and then the main event was cool. And then obviously it got like really good when Jimmy and The Rock came, but
Yeah.
like outside of that, it was just like eh. Like the first match was obviously a banger. Like the first match I thought was a banger, but then like after that, I was just like eh, just kind of auraless a little bit.
I thought it was fine. I mean, they're not all gonna be like amazing, but I thought it was fine. The first and the last match were good enough where it was like acceptable. Like,
I
yeah,
thought it was.
the Nia Jax match was probably the one that was the most boring to me, which was kind of
Really?
disappointing. Yeah.
See, yeah,
And
I
then
have a different boring match.
the Dom custody match was kind of sad because that was the one I was the most excited for, and it had that had the most potential, and it just really fell flat. Like that was pretty like
Oh, I'll like when we get to that match. I'll get into the issues I had with that match.
Whoa, gonna get a
I don't know
little
what else.
crazy.
Oh yeah, Finn Balor. I liked the Finn Balor one. I thought that was good.
I
I
had
had issues. I had a lot of issues with this paper. I don't think it was bad, but I had some issues with Triple H's booking decisions in this pay-per-view.
I think the problem with this pay per view is the next one is the Saudi one, so it's like you're kind of ending stories, but you don't. There's not. You're not. I don't know that they want to close the door fully on a lot of this stuff, so it's like kind of like these halfway endings.
we love the Saudi shows. We love the blood money shows.
We love Saudi. We love Saudi.
I hate when they go to Saudi because it's just always just like there's always like a match or two that's like not needed, and it's just like a shit fest. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if like Goldberg showed up at Saudi.
Oh, that's where he cost him the crown jewel title, dude.
And yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if like he like cost Gunther the match, and then like they had this bit. Like remember when Cody beat fucking Logan Paul, and that random ass like Saudi Arabian artist was like or whatever the fuck helped him win, and I was supposed to like we were supposed to know who the hell that was. Like that shit was so dumb.
It's just
Like
because you're uncultured.
And
that's like
name that guy right now. Name
that's
Jimmy. Don't look it up. Don't look it up, Jimmy. Name that guy right now.
I didn't watch the show, so.
Okay.
But it's like I heard some people say that when they were talking about Bad Bunny, and it's like, who's Bad Bunny? He's only the most popular Latin artist.
Yeah,
He
but
was, like, on some shows.
Bad Bunny wasn't like randomly put in. He built a story up for like a month.
Yeah, Bad Bunny like would show up and then like a match happened, but like this guy was just like interfered, and I'm like, yo, is that a fan?
Who is
I don't
this
know, man.
guy?
It's not really. I feel like it's not for us, and
True.
I feel like that's
It's
okay.
it's practically like it's like a house show that they want on a PLE, like that Saudi
Seems
pays
like
to have on our
it seems
PLE.
like they are kind of treating it like its own thing, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
bother.
Remember when they were
Like
like,
I almost kind of like that title they did for it,
it is a cool
because like
belt.
then it's like, it gives them a reason to do whatever, but like you don't have to bring like the real shit into it. Like you don't have to bring like put the real titles on the line or anything, or have anything stupid happen where like somebody loses the title in one of those PLEs, because nobody, I don't think.
Yeah,
Like,
like you might get like one crazy title change, but like the world championship is not changing hands there. At least
I don't.
under this regime.
There's not going to be any title matches, are there?
Um,
I thought they're all just
Technically,
facing each other.
that
um,
is a title match.
True.
Well, for the fake belt, yeah,
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
but
whoa.
not the ones that matter.
yeah.
It's crazy because they could do this stuff at Survivor Series too, like this type of stuff, and it would mean more. Like they used to do it back, like basically 3 years ago. They did this stuff where it would be,
champion versus
um,
champion.
yeah, and it would be cool. But the problem was Roman was the champion at the time, and he would always win. But for
Or
once,
he wouldn't even show up, and then it was
yeah,
like, or it would be like him or Brock, and like Brock's like, I don't feel like showing up to this since I got to do like Royal Rumble in like 2 to 3 months, and they'd be like, okay, and then it just like, and then like they would in and out do the Survivor Series tag match, and then fucking Vince ruined that, like legit, like ruined it completely. And now it's just war games, which is like totally fine. You get 2 war games matches and then 3 other matches. Perfectly fine with that. So you'll have like a women's war games match and then a men's war game match. And like this one is probably going to be lit because it's going to be the Bloodline war games.
that's what we think. But I don't know if that's like,
It has to be like, I don't know what else, like what other like men rivalries would have that many parties involved.
um,
Like I can't like think about like from the perspective of like the new Bloodline already has 4 people. All you would need is like if you want to use the Rock, and that's the thing. Like I don't know if the Rock would actually do something like that, like a match like that,
he should,
unless he
bro.
unless he got real love for the game. I can't see him doing a match like that.
I think he has real love for the game. Because remember at WrestleMania, he was like bumping his ass off.
True, I do remember that. He went. Did he go through the table at WrestleMania?
Yeah, bro, he was going crazy.
Bro, love for the
He
game.
was doing tricks on it.
Get up.
Get
Yeah,
up,
he
Brock.
did. Get up. That's where the get up comes from. He did go to the table. Get up.
Get up, Brock. Anyway, let's start with the opening match of this pay-per-view. My GOAT, CM Punk, takes on Drew McIntyre in the Hell in the Cell match, the 53rd edition of the Hell in the Cell. There was a lot. There was a lot going on. It went on for a whole half hour. You got everything that you could want in a match. Low key, probably the best match that I've seen in a long time. And that's not saying anything because I haven't seen a lot of wrestling in a long time.
But
But
you haven't watched any Osprey matches.
you know what? You're right. You're right. I haven't seen Bryan Danielson cooking recently. But what did you guys think of the match? There was a lot going on.
I liked it. I think one of the things, like, they definitely did what they were trying to do, where they made the Hell in the Cell feel like, how it should. Like, it felt like a big deal. Like, it was, real dangerous, all that. And I also like that they found a way to do that and make it, because, like, a lot of the time before, when it was Hell in the Cell, it would almost feel like, why is this even a Hell in the Cell match? Like, it could have just been a regular match. But then, like, also they didn't do the thing where, like, because it's Hell in the Cell, we have to, like, jump off the top of the Hell in the Cell. We have to get out of the Hell. Like, we have to do all this. Like, I feel like they did a good job of, like, kind of not overdoing it and just keeping it down the middle. But at the same time, I will say, I really liked the match when I watched it, but the reaction and people really piping it up a little bit, I don't know, man. It was good, but like you're saying, it's one of the best matches you've seen in a long time. Like, I don't know, man. It wasn't that good. It was good, but it was like kind of like, it's sloppy. That's the kind of match that it is. It's like real sloppy, like, a lot of shit's like ugly, I don't know that it was that good, but I thought it was good.
What do you mean by ugly?
Like,
you're ugly.
Thank you.
no, I just feel like shit wasn't like there's a lot of
Fluid,
getting
not
to the
smooth.
right. Yes, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm. That's what I'm. It didn't always feel fluid. Like it felt like they were kind of trying to get to specific places all the time. And then once they got the props, like that stuff was all good. But like, I don't know.
How about that? How
No.
about that table, huh? The table didn't want to stand up.
Yeah, the table shit.
So
Well,
he just said,
yeah,
"Fuck it,
yeah.
just rip the table."
Dude, I thought he was
off.
gonna take out his eye, bro, with that table leg. I was like really worried.
Yeah, I got scared. I got scared too about that. I kind of agree with Robbie. I thought it was like a pretty good match, but I have seen people on Twitter being like, "Oh my god, that's one of the best matches in the last like 5 years" and stuff like that. And it's just like, I think the addition of blood in the match always will make people think the match is a little bit better than expected.
Yeah.
And I think that's the AEW effect where they insert blood and people automatically think, wow, this is such a brutal physical match. It has to be amazing. Look, was it the best match on the card? Yes. But do I think it's being a little bit overrated? I also think that. I will say, really good match, just not one of the best matches I've seen. Like, if I had to rate it out of 10, I would probably rate it like a 7.5. Like, really good, but I wouldn't hold it to the standard that people have it at.
Well, you reminded me of something too. Like, I also felt like maybe too much blood, bro. Like maybe overdoing it a little bit. Like I know Drew McIntyre was actually bleeding at one point.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what. Like to me, that looked like fake blood. That was fake blood, right? A lot of it.
No, that was real.
No, that was real.
No, that was real.
That was the real
Yeah.
blood, bro. What
Yeah.
are they
Yeah.
on? Winners? What the fuck?
So
No,
they
he
shared a
got
picture
the-
afterwards.
yeah.
He got 16 staples put in his head.
Yeah, I know that part, but like, I mean,
I think we probably
the
cut something
beginning,
up there.
like that was at the end. He
Oh,
didn't
like
cut
when
himself until later.
when CM Punk like cut himself when he
Yeah, like CM Punk. I
Yeah.
don't think he cut himself, bro. I think that was fake blood.
His was a little bit weird, where it's
Yeah.
like with Drew, because Drew's was so prominent. Like, he hit him, and it was
You
like,
could tell when
gushing.
when he got cut himself. You could tell.
I
But
cut
CM
myself
Punk, I
from
think,
being-
was fake, bro, because there was a lot and there was not a cut.
I was gonna
You
say,
know,
like, I don't know.
And
Maybe
it dried weird. It was like, and it was arguably too much, I think.
maybe I'm
Arguably.
losing my mind, but it just seemed like the blood was more like they had to do something with the contrast to it where they like made it look more red than I like see blood in real life.
Maybe
I don't
that's
know.
what it is. Maybe it was just a weird color and it made it look fake.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Also, how does everyone feel about because Abner and I watched it together. And
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't. I don't even know who
so-
you are.
So when the match ended and the like medics came out for CM Punk, everyone was like me and Abner kind of were like, all right, we get it. Like, we thought it was kind of corny.
I liked it. I thought it was funny. No, I liked it. I liked the overselling.
It was just like, all right. Like, we were just like, okay.
No, I
But-
think it makes perfect sense to do that. It makes it look more like I don't know. Maybe maybe I am corny, but like
You are.
yeah,
Cornball.
wrestling is still real to me. Damn it! And it's just like when you go through this, if you're gonna have like a big rah rah speech about how Hell in the Cell is like this dangerous environment, and you're gonna go through these things, kind of just like slowly limping to the back is it is like the standard. But when you like collapse and you need like medical assistance after that, and you have to like hobble out and try and go under your own power and all that stuff, I think it kind of really puts a nice wraps a little bow on the present of the whole match.
And then he like kind of continues it on Monday. Like, when he comes out and then he like leaves and he's like, all like the bandages
Oh,
and then like
guys, I
him.
can't go to Saudi Arabia.
What?
Why?
Oh yeah.
He
Do you see
said,
that
"Oh,
tweet?
guys, sorry, I'm so hurt. I can't go to
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia."
He's like, I
No,
low
what?
key, I might retire.
Wait, what tweet?
There was this tweet. Somebody was like, like CM Punk like doesn't. Why does CM Punk not like Saudi Arabia or whatever? And he
No, he
tweeted
said
at
something
them like
about somebody was in. He's like, "Oh, enjoy that Saudi
that
blood
Saudi
money." Or
blood
he said
money.
that to somebody
Yeah,
on WWE when he was, I guess, not in WWE.
yeah.
Oh
So
shit, he did say that.
yeah,
Damn. I wonder if he takes the blood money.
Yeah.
Low key, I would.
I thought the match was great. I thought it was different from what we were so used to with WWE in the past few years. That's probably why people are hyping it up. That it's been so like tame that Triple H is like, nah, go out there and get your scalper.
Mm.
So I thought it was a little different. I didn't think it was. I agree with you guys on the part where people were like hyping it up to be like this amazing once in a lifetime match. I didn't think it was all that. I've seen, I've seen more brutal matches like Mick Foley versus The Undertaker. That was more brutal
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure Mick Foley almost died. So I mean, it was still a good match. Definitely the match of the night. Low key, I can see it being the WWE match of the year, but I don't think so. I think they'll give that to Cody Roman at Mania. Um, Jimmy's favorite company, AEW.
yes.
That match would probably not even get rated by Dave Meltzer. So who knows?
Uncle
Um,
Dave.
yeah, but I
Unky
thought it was great.
Dave.
I thought they told a good story. Like they told a story of, oh, I hate this guy and he hates me, and we're gonna try to kill each other. I thought that was pretty cool.
Did you guys think when he was put the bag of beads on him, you thought it was thumbtacks?
Yeah, I thought it was thumbtacks. I was like, oh, here comes the thumbtacks,
Yeah,
dude.
I
Dude,
also thought it
I
was
think
funny when they used the wrenches. Like, I was like, "Bro, that does not hurt."
I
Yeah, that
also
wrench does not hurt, bro.
I also thought it was crazy the bumps Drew McIntyre was taking. Like
Yeah.
Yo,
first
the
time,
one on the steps.
yeah, the one on the steps where he just lands on his back awkwardly. I know that hurt him. I think he's gonna be out for a while. I could be wrong. He might not be, but I think he might be out for like till the Royal Rumble at least. Because that
Yo,
guy needs a break. Because he actually, I don't think he's had a break. I think he's been going since like
yeah, yeah. Nah, he's been going since however long because he did Royal Rumble, he did Elimination Chamber, he
yeah.
did Mania, and then like even after Mania, where like a lot of people take their breaks, he was still around to do the CM Punk story and do like a mini feud with Damian Priest for the title, and then CM Punk came back. So like, yeah, he hasn't had a break, and I get after that match he deserves one because that that bump he took on the steel steps alone that had to hurt really bad. That was
Yeah.
awful.
I
Right on the
will say
corner of
this.
it.
I will say this. This was definitely their feud is definitely the feud of the year.
Hmm.
Because just the fact that they just hate you can just tell these. I don't know if they hate each other in real life, but the way they sold it, I thought it was great. Like you could tell, you can't tell if they actually hate each other in real life. You just can't. So
Even like
I
their promos and stuff like that. Like the feud never had any like what's the word? I don't want to say like comical or like silly moments, but it felt serious. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? Like it felt as though this was a real feud between two people, and there were no filler moments. Everything always had a purpose. Even with the bracelet, like sometimes when you're doing it over like an item such as small as like a bracelet, it could get a little bit goofy. When you're fighting, not necessarily fighting over a bracelet, but in CM Punk's case, he was. They even made that work to a point where some people really wanted CM Punk to get back the bracelet, like get retribution for a bracelet. And I just think every little detail of it, and then even like making it a Hell in a Cell match, and the promo before Hell in a Cell of just like I hate you, and I like pretty much like want to end your life in this match. Like it was just very intense. I agree with Abner. It's definitely going to be feud of the year, 100%.
yeah, and like I want to give credit to Drew McIntyre too. because CM Punk wasn't always around for the feud. So he like carried. I don't want to say he carried, but he did a lot of the work for the feud. Where like he made sure even on social media
All those
he
tweets.
was yeah, like he was making sure it was about CM Punk. Like he blurred the lines between hate because he actually took a picture with Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, and said, "Give me a fucking break" or something like that as a tweet. And then he also went to CM Punk's famous like media scrum promo where where he talks about this bakery. He went to that bakery on a Monday and was like, "What kind of fucking bakeries close on a Monday?"
Yeah,
So
he was
he was
great.
just he was great. So I wanna give a huge shout out to him. CM Punk was of course great. He has he's brought me back to the CM Punk train. So that's good.
I never left, baby.
Shut the fuck up.
True. I would have
As a,
loved to hear Brian have to glaze.
Take it out.
as a Drew McIntyre hater, I can say I also was impressed with Drew McIntyre, and I kind of like him now. After not liking him earlier this year, we kind of talked about it.
I would say,
I
I would say
appreciate
He's
what
one
he
of
brings.
he's one of those guys like when he's a face. This is what I like for as big as he is. He should sometimes be booked like a monster because he's as big as Braun Strowman and he's way more athletic.
Yeah.
So like I just don't like sometimes how he's booked, but I can understand it. He's like he understands I guess he understands what he has to be. So, but like to me, he should be booked better. But I can understand him not being booked like a monster, like being booked like a regular wrestler, because it makes him more human. And I guess that's what sells tickets for him, or fills up arenas. Because when he was a face, it was like that. He would get beat up by like freaking small, like Dolph Ziggler. Like, come on.
Yo, don't disrespect my goat.
oh
I'm
my
not
god,
just,
don't
I'm not
Dolph
disrespecting your goat. I'm
Ziggler.
just saying like Dolph Ziggler should not be
Love Dolph
manhandling
Ziggler,
Drew
bro.
McIntyre.
I love
But I will say
Zigglers.
this: Drew McIntyre is definitely a better heel than a face.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I really
I just
honestly have no interest in seeing him as a face, but
Yeah, I think that's another thing with wrestling. Like some people are just better as like bad guys. Like there's only a few guys who can be good guys and bad guys and be good at both. And
that's kind
Drew
of how
Mac,
I was gonna say like that's kind of how I felt with like Sami Zayn for a while. I was like, I don't want to see him as a heel. I need to see him as a face. Like when he was a
nah,
heel,
Sami Zayn's a great heel too. He's
he was
funny, dude.
he was a funny heel and like he was good, but like I want my Sami Zayn to be like the like underdog, fighting through adversity. Like I don't know, I like that's like my favorite version of him. So it's like some people usually it is like, oh, I rather see them as a heel, but like there are like occasional wrestlers where you rather actually see them as a face. One person that is the worst face, and I hate when they try to turn him face, is The Miz. I just
yeah,
Yes,
I
the
agree.
Miz should never be a face. The Miz should
oh
always
my
be a heel,
god.
bro. He is the perfect picture made to be a heel. He's an
Yeah.
asshole. He's a hot wife, and he like I don't like
He,
he's just
he
made to
was on
be like
reality TV. Like,
yeah
why would I ever want to cheer for him?
yeah. I mean, don't you like reality TV?
I do, but like that's the thing though. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want this guy to be a baby face when it's like he's been on TV before, he has money, he has the hot wife. So it's like, why do I ever want to cheer for fucking The Miz? It's just some people like shouldn't be. I just don't think should be faces. And Drew McIntyre is like the perfect representation of that now. Even though like when he was a face, sometimes it worked, but he's really shown
I think for
as a
Drew
heel.
McIntyre, he has to be a face against the right. Like it worked against Brock Lesnar. It works against like heel Randy Orton because those guys are like evil when they're presented as like bad guys, while Drew McIntyre is just a big hater.
He's just a hater.
Yeah,
He's not a
Yeah,
monster.
yeah, he's not a monster, but those other like Randy Orton, even Bobby Lashley to a sense, but and Brock Lesnar, like those guys are just monsters. But like, there's nothing really. Yeah, he should just stay a heel till he has to.
You see Ryback was talking shit
oh
on
my god.
the injury.
I did
I
see
thought that was your
that.
favorite. I know Ryback was your guy back in the day, dude.
No,
You like the big guy?
not a big guy
You were a big
fan.
fan. Nah, Jim. I know
I've never
you were
done this or
wrong.
anything
Big guy.
close to this to any of my opponents. I would say whoever did this to him is beyond reckless and very dangerous to work with. Bro is
Dude,
glazing.
I fucking hate Ryback. Never liked them.
Remember when
We
he
love
asked
Ryback.
where he should
Oh,
go,
fuck.
and the vote was like 3 options, and then retire, and the overwhelming answer was retire, and he deleted it within
Do you
like
know how
fucking an hour.
awful? Do you know how awful you have to be to actually be like? He was like a real title contender, last 2 in a Royal Rumble, gets
Mhm.
released, and no other company even wants to try to work with him. Not
Dude.
like, oh, we had talks with him. Like they won't even take a fucking phone call with the guy. Like,
I
do you
saw
know
him
how
on
ass you
fucking
have to be?
TikTok live, bro. That's how far down this man has gotten.
Dude, he's
Oh,
Pack
and
it up.
he's
Hand me the prize, sir.
reposting
Put the
Elon
prize in the
Musk
bag.
tweets, so that's lovely.
That's Robbie's guy.
Elon.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. Fuck no.
So what was the next match on this card?
Can I ask
think it
something
was-
unrelated before you go on to the next match?
Cook.
What?
So, what was the fucking point of having fucking Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill like host, quote unquote, when all they did was say Atlanta and then like fucking walk into a club box with Jey Uso and I don't
Lil
even know
Yachty.
Metro Boomin.
Do you
For-
Like, and then Naomi was there too, and like I don't even think they announced her name. And she was like
Oh my
suddenly a host also. Like, what is this? What are you guys doing? Why are they even there?
They're
Just
there.
don't have them go.
Let's just put it this way: it was in Atlanta, and Triple H wanted some representation.
They said I'm tired of these racism
We should have set up a
allegations.
match then, bro. A match
Here's
with them would
Sexy
have been
Red.
better than what we got. We got 2 terrible women's matches.
Oh my god, I was thinking the same thing. Like as I was like on my way to go like watch Bad Blood, and I'm just like, wait, the hosts are Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill in Atlanta. Something isn't right. Like this is way too on the nose.
And they didn't even do anything, bro. Like, well, you did not need a host, and they were not good at hosting it.
Yeah.
You know, like, there was nothing about it that was like that made sense. But
What did they showed him what like twice?
Yeah.
yeah, they showed them. They announced. They said, "Atlanta, welcome to Bad Blood," and it was like they never spoke in public before when they were doing
Oh
it.
my god!
And then they
yeah,
showed them in the box, and then that was it.
We
That
are
was the
your
end.
hosts.
Yeah, we are your hosts.
dude, why
Okay.
did they should have
yeah.
they should have just made Metro Boomin the host
True.
since he was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
doing all the
That would've
promos.
been
They
good.
just make-
Lil
But
Baby
instead they're like, Lil Baby was there, yeah,
with his
Metro was
fucking
there.
9 kids.
The other thing I thought this maybe it was because of the show, but I felt like the crowd was super underwhelming. The whole show, like they seemed like very confused.
Yeah, they
I think
only
it's because
like
I think it's
Talking
because
about the title and like and crown, what was that? The what's that called?
it's just the
Crown
Crown
Jewel.
Jewel title.
He,
Yeah.
They like made this weird noise. He like show what did he show the title in this one or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
yeah.
He revealed the title and they do this weird like like they like reacted so weird.
I think it's because this year they've done so many international shows where like the crowd actually cares
Yeah.
yeah.
that we're so like when we hear like a regular U.S. crowd, which is what Atlanta was, we're like, bro, this sucks.
They
I
only
think it depends on the city. I think Atlanta just sucks.
they only cheer when prompted. Like they don't just like cheer for any reason. Like entrance, they'll cheer. You know, bad guy, they'll boo. But like unless they're doing their like signature move,
That's
like
how it
when
works.
yeah, but like nobody is like
Maybe
cheering
so.
during the match, or
There's,
like
like,
no
no-
one is like
there's no
excited or
nuance.
alive. Like when Drew McIntyre did his like 1, 2, 3, that was when like people fucking perked up for that 1 second, and then they just went back to not really doing anything.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Atlanta is just like a very mid wrestling place.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, that's
Historically,
that's
it
where the
was-
Jim Crockett Promotions is.
Yeah.
That's a territory, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That's why Vince took the territory.
That's WCW, baby. That's probably why they weren't cheering.
Hot Atlanta.
Oh, true.
They cheered for Goldberg. They cheered for
I was about to
Goldberg
say
really loudly.
Goldberg got the biggest pop of the night.
It was so funny when they first shot him because when they panned over, he was spitting into his water bottle.
Gotta get that.
I don't know if anybody saw that.
I'm surprised he showed up. I thought he was never going to do WWE again.
I mean, when they come to
because
you and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you $2 million if you fucking sit here and then like move around a little bit." I'm sure he's like, "Okay."
But I was surprised too because AEW's been flirting with the idea of bringing him in for like years now. Like ever since his contract ended with the WWE.
Bro, years? Didn't he just get released last year?
No, well, like I thought it was like 2 years ago when he had that shit match with Undertaker, and then it was like done. They were like done with him.
No, that was like 6 years ago. He was still in WWE 2 years ago.
Oh, really? I felt like he's been gone for a while. Because I know he was like
not a real ball watcher.
Noticing.
Chill on me, Brody.
Well, hey, listen. If I'm gonna, one positive thing about AEW is that they really know how to scout true talent. Big Justice and the Rizzler and
so true.
The Costco guys were on recent TV, so
they bring the boom.
They brought the boom.
That's what we do.
We bring the boom. Anyway,
Robbie, do you know about the Rizzler and Big Justice, bro?
They went to some show or something, some house show somewhere. What was that?
But like, do you know who they are? I feel
like
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was not listening to what you guys said. I tuned out. I think it must have been a psychological thing. As soon as you said Rizzler, I just stopped listening.
Skibidi.
Oh my
god!
God.
Yeah, I know who they are.
They were at an NBA game. He scored like a point.
Yeah, they were at the Knicks celebrity game.
Talking about the Rizzler.
Oh, okay. Oh my god! It's not the Rizzler. It's Big Justice.
Whatever.
We're Costco guys.
They're just fat kids.
Bro, it's funny. People
are gonna die of diabetes.
People shit on them for liking like the Yankees and the Knicks, and I'm like, they're from New York. Like, they're from there. Like, they're gonna like their hometown teams. Like, I'm not we're from Philly, so like we hate those teams, but like. I don't mind.
Jimmy Noel can't relate, Abner. You're talking about.
Oh, true. I forgot.
True.
Jimmy's a Washington Commanders fan.
Not a ball knower. I'm a Browns fan.
Nah, Jim. He's an Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, now he's a Browns fan. He just admitted it on.
We got him on record.
Many weeks.
I like the Atlanta Hawks. I like the Seattle Kraken. I like the Pittsburgh Pirates.
The Seattle Kraken.
Somebody's
what the frick is that?
Listen, hey. Don't disrespect the team with the first female head coach in the NHL.
No, seriously. Oh, that's a hockey team?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. Not a ball knower.
Not a ball knower. Simply not a ball knower.
Their head coach is really a girl?
Yeah.
How does that work?
She's the coach.
Like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, I just control all those egos in the locker room.
It's just, I mean, this sidetracking is fun and all, but it's probably just because the next match on the pay-per-view is just so bad in comparison. Even if it was just a regular match on TV, I'd be like,
narrative.
This match
helps my narrative.
Can we skim through this match? Like, this match was blah. The only
let me say this. This is Bailey and Nia Jax, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It sucked. Bailey is washed. Her haircut sucks.
Oh my god! Here we go.
We need to never see her on a PLE ever again. I said it. And Nia Jax, it doesn't lend itself. I think she needs somebody.
It insists upon itself.
And
Jimmy, are you guys?
She ran in that whole thing. It's great. Let's. If you're gonna do it at this point. But
Naomi should have been the one in this match. Naomi should have been the one in this match.
I agree.
I agree. As much as I love Bailey, Naomi should have been the one in this match because Bailey and Nia Jax, like they had a good match the first time, but Bailey after the knee surgeries is a little bit slower than what she used to be. and Naomi is a quicker pace. Like like with Nia Jax, you kind of need the contrast of a Nia Jax. So like Naomi is a lot more athletic than Bailey, is really smooth, like a lot smoother in the ring, and I think that would have worked better with Nia Jax. This match was like just blah. It was just whatever. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, but
Like the Tiffany Stratton stuff was fine. Like her coming in and like teasing that, which I'm like, I didn't know if I would be on board with Tiffany Stratton like eventually becoming a face, but like it's actually kind of working with the crowd where they're like really cheering her on whenever she like threatens to cash in on Nia.
Yeah, I like it. You cooked. I agree.
Oh, thank you.
Shut up.
Listen, I gotta glaze my goat, my femme goat, my femme
All right,
icon.
next match.
So Xavier Woods was playing Dragon Ball.
Hug her.
I want to hug her. Anyway, Xavier Woods was playing a Dragon Ball game. That was fun.
Wait, that happened? Why? I legit blanked out on that.
Yeah, it was his Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero or whatever it is. He basically like was like, "Hey, I'm Xavier Woods. I'm next to a Lamborghini with a wrapping," and then it like cut to like them playing the game. But that was like 2 seconds long. Our actual next match is Finn Balor and Damian Priest, and I feel like this was what the previous match should have looked like when you're gonna have like a smaller person fight a bigger like beast of a person. I haven't seen a Finn match in a pretty long time. Just like a one-on-one Finn match, it's always been either he's been interfering or involved in some tag team nonsense. So it's good to see him doing his thing. A lot of coup de grace, a lot of yada yadas. Yeah, what did you guys think?
Go ahead, Adner.
I don't know, dude. Finn Balor, like this was one of my issues with this like match in particular. He should have won. What is the point of Jamie Priest winning? Like I don't understand. You're supposed to you want to push, like I get like the point of the Judgment Day is that like they're stronger together than apart. But Finn Balor should not be losing clean to fucking Damian Priest. That's a former world champ. That's one of the best wrestlers you have on the roster, and he's losing clean to Damian fucking Priest. Like it just shouldn't happen. Like and also it doesn't make sense. It also doesn't make sense for him to lose because like you want to push the Judgment Day as the main bad guys on Raw, like as the main bad faction on Raw, and they just come off as goofs and losers because all they do is like get beat up every week.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense to me why do that. And that's about it. Like I mean, good for Damian Priest that he won, and I guess he'll go after this is what's probably gonna happen. He'll try to go after Gunther, but then Finn Balor's gonna interfere again. They're gonna have like another match at like the December
Damian Priest is gonna win again.
Yeah, and it's like, what's the point, dude? Like, why even do the match if he's gonna win? Like, if he's gonna win, just don't do the like. It doesn't make sense.
They should have easily had if Rhea was gonna, and we'll get to that match. Like, if Rhea was not gonna win the title, they should have had Damian Priest also lose to actually make them look like they need to like regroup and like try to come back even stronger at them, because every week it's the same shit where like Rhea will beat up Liv, but then Dom will make the save. Damian Priest will beat up the Judgment Day, and then like, or if they try to beat him up, Jey Uso makes the save, and then like they just beat them all up. And it's like Finn Balor has not got like a one up on him pretty much ever throughout this whole feud, except for like him costing him the title against Gunther. But like outside of that, it's just been a lot of him getting beat up for the most part.
Yeah, and it's just rinse and repeat, the same stuff every Monday. They'll do the Judgment Day will beat up this star. The Judgment Day will do this, and then when it's time for the pay-per-view, the Judgment Day loses, and it kind of gets stale. And like the Judgment Day, like they should be the top faction. It's just the bloodline's breaking up. Like there's no reason why Solo Sikoa should be the leader of the top faction. No offense to Solo, like Finn Balor should be that guy. But I don't know, dude. Triple H's booking with the Judgment Day has kind of been
And
ass.
it's crazy because I still think Finn Balor has it. Like he's older, but he still can deliver good matches. Like he still has it in him, and like I just don't see what like they don't see in him. I guess you could say. Like I'm not saying make him a world champion, but damn, give him some singles wins. Like you had him lose to Edge as the Demon, you have him lose to Damian Priest, you had him lose to Seth Rollins. Like, yo,
Yeah, yeah,
throw him a bone.
let him do stuff. Like let him win. Let him be a legit threat as a single star. Like don't like I don't know. Like I don't understand this whole Judgment Day stuff. If you're gonna make this faction out to be like the scary faction, at least have some of them win one-on-one battles and not just lose all the time.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
it doesn't make sense to me. Like I get this notion together they can't lose, but also some of them have to win one-on-ones because then they're just a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my thought on it. I mean, there's nothing really else. Damon Priest won. Damon
Yeah.
Priest, I guess he's a guy who shouldn't really be a face, to be honest with you.
Really,
Yeah, I don't think he should be a face. I think he's a better heel.
kind of like him as a face. Not gonna lie.
I
Just
like,
because you're both
but I think he is
Latinos,
better as a heel.
you're
But
both
I'm
Latinos.
okay with him being a face right now. I think like while he has the like momentum to be a face, use it because I feel like he's not a natural.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like the same thing with Drew McIntyre. Like he's a better heel than a face, but it's working right now because the top heel on the brand is Gunther.
Yeah.
Finn Balor. I mean, I like the match. I get what you guys are saying, the long term storytelling, but I kind of didn't really think about it that way. I kind of just thought it was fine. I get why Damian Priest won. I feel like they're trying to make him look strong. And Finn Balor, I didn't really feel like. I feel like he makes himself look strong in the match. Like I feel like he's one of the better like in ring like storytellers. So like when you're watching him in the match, he looks strong. So like I feel like he doesn't necessarily always need to win to look strong. But for the rest of the Judgment Day, I think you're right. Specifically, the fucking bum, JD McDonough. He single handedly, I think, ruins the faction. I think he ruins their credibility. Like everybody else, like I think is like they're like they fit the brand. Like they're scary, kind of like you know what's the word, like disturbed, kind of like they'll do anything to win or whatever kind of vibe. JD McDonough just seems like a fucking bitch, man, and he always just gets manhandled. He's a loser, bro. And yeah, so I think he hurts Judgment Day. I think it was weird the way they split up Judgment Day, but like I don't know that they doesn't really feel like they have a solid plan for what to do. Um, they kind of feel I thought they would, but it feels more like they're just kind of figuring it out as they go along. So it doesn't really feel like Judgment Day is like taking over to be the big faction. It feels more like they're just falling apart at the same time as the Bloodline.
Yeah,
To me.
I, I think with the Judgment Day, another issue is that like the people that are in the faction, they need outside of like Finn, everyone else kind of feels like they're more so there for comedic purpose, like more comedy based a little bit. Like Dom is like the hated guy, always booed and stuff like that, and then you have JD who stinks and is just there to get booed and just get manhandled, and then Carlito's like the jokester. So it's like, okay, so we have three people that aren't, and then we have three people that we're not going to be seeing them as threats, and then
I
it's just
don't
Finn Balor and
agree
Liv
fully though. I think Dom has like potential to be that. They just don't always use him that way, which I think is part of the strength of his, you know, his persona is that he can kind of do both. But I agree with you with the other two. They're just total clowns.
Poor Carlito. I feel like Carlito could do a little bit more.
I don't think you said this. I said that a couple weeks ago, and you were like, "I don't think he wants to." I think you were right. I don't think he wants to
Yeah.
do more. I think he's fine.
He's just chilling. He's getting paid,
He's just legit getting paid and like on Raw every week,
eating apples.
eating apples, interferes for a match, gets thrown out the ring, and then just gets his check and goes home. Like I think that's
Interferes,
all.
has to wrestle for maybe 30 seconds every week, and like gets beat up.
How many times has Carlito got to face the LWO? How many times?
Or Damian Priest in a 1-on-1 that gets
Has Carlito
mollywopped.
has Carlito faced anyone since he's returned in the WWE? Has Carlito faced anyone that wasn't Hispanic?
No.
Like that's just the like. Come on, man. Like let him do something.
Nah.
I mean, is Carlito black or Latino?
Shit.
Shit.
I don't know. Asian?
Oh my god. Polynesian.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Is Damian Priest black or Latino?
He was homeless at one point.
Let's just go. What does that mean?
He was homeless at one point. He talks about it.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
How does that have to do with my question?
Oh, it's
Corley-
like a race, right?
Whoa. Whoa. Get him out.
We do not condone this at this podcast. We do not condone this at this podcast.
Have a good
Sorry.
night. I'm logging off.
All right. I gotta talk about the next match. I really do.
Good. Go ahead.
What is
It's the fucking Rhea Ripley and oh my god, what's her name? Liv Morgan.
No way.
What's her name?
No, because I'm thinking about
Raquel Rodriguez?
Yeah, I got so much to say about Raquel
That
Rodriguez. So
was
like,
so cringe.
so obviously, like you got Dom in the shark cage at the top or whatever, because so he won't interfere. Blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
The match was low key very sloppy, and not
Yeah,
in the CM Punk Drew way where it's like it's a Hell in a Cell, so it's a little bit clunky and there's blood involved and there's weapons. No, it was just a straight up sloppy match. Like I don't know what happened compared to their other matches. Because at one point Liv went for her finisher and like she almost fell off the rope. So Rhea, I don't know how, but she instinctively did a front flip. And then like that was like kind of cool. But outside of like it was just a real sloppy match. And then fucking Raquel Rodriguez. Like I'm like good to see her back because she had that skin condition that was like flaring up and stuff like that, and she missed a little bit. Last time we saw her was at Elimination Chamber in Australia, and she's been gone ever since. But oh my god, how do you fuck that up? She was supposed to. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but she was supposed to run in when the referee was like going to Dom. She was supposed to interfere. Like Rhea had her back turned. The referee was supposed to focus on Dom, and then she was supposed to interfere, throw her in the ring, and Liv was supposed to pin her. That's why she put Liv on top of her. But because her dumb ass did it in front of the ref couldn't just like
Yeah,
not
we had to like
call it DQ. The ref just had to instinctively be like, "Yo, that's a DQ." Like I can't just not call it a DQ. Like that was so blatant.
Yeah.
And then-
I don't think that's true. I've seen them fucking just ignore it.
But in this situation, he was like, "Fuck it," and then
Be like, oh, warning. Just
And
get
then-
out of here. Go
But,
away.
yeah, how do you mistime that? Like, just wait for the referee's back to turn. Like, I don't. Oh my
low
god!
key.
I don't know.
Low
I'm sure
key,
there's a lot.
I think that so like Dom's up in the cage, and it's, at some point he lockpicks the cage.
Me, this year in fantasy.
And he lockpicks the cage, and at a certain point he like leans over and he falls off the cage, and he is like tied by a chain on his leg, and I think that was a little bit too early. I think he fucking opened the door to it when they weren't ready, and he was just like, "Fuck," and I think it rushed everything by accident. But the funniest bit of the whole pay-per-view is that the only time that they used ref cam was when Rhea is like standing there next to the ref as Dom is dangling, and she's like, "Hey, I need to like, give me like a timeout. Like, I need to go do something real quick." And the motherfucker responds like, Yeah, you
You
deserve
deserve
it. She just fucking goes with a kendo stick and just starts beating
that,
this man.
that was the weirdest shit ever. He goes, "Yeah, you deserve it."
Blood
Like
is a
what?
simp.
Oh my god. Low key though, I would have said the same thing. Low key would have said the same thing.
Yeah,
That
I
match
don't.
should have been so good, man. Should have been so good. It should have been like an exciting, like building up the storyline. Instead, it probably ruined it. That storyline is ruined for everyone. I don't think anybody wants to see any more. I think everybody just wants to move on. It was so cringe. Like I don't really know who to blame because I think the match was kind of bad before Raquel Rodriguez came out. But and her messing up, like botching the ending almost was like a merciful end. Bad match.
Yeah.
And I do think like it's the reverse of the Hell in the Cell where like they justified the cell. I don't feel like they justified why Dom is hanging in the air. Like they didn't justify any of that shit. It felt like a gimmick. It didn't feel like it was like high stakes. It just felt like a weird gimmick match, and it didn't feel like anybody was that invested in it, and it sucked. And it's ruined. The storyline's ruined. I'm kind of done with it. I know they're probably going to do it at WrestleMania, but a long break would not hurt. I think a long break and then maybe find a way to. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's time to like split that whole storyline up. And if you want
Yeah.
Rhea to get her revenge, then wait until WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I don't think Rhea. Like you guys keep thinking Rhea's a good guy in this, but Rhea started all.
True.
No, I
Yeah, but
agree.
she's the face.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like I agree with you guys saying like she's the face and everything, but I don't see her as a good guy. She started all this. She injured Raquel Rodriguez. That's
Yeah,
why she
that's
came back.
yeah. No, all of it makes sense. Like, no, I'm in a like I understand. It's just I think for the fans that are just behind Rhea and like not thinking about like the logical side of all of it, I think there like most likely will be a payoff. And I think the payoff would be at WrestleMania. But I could be wrong. Like maybe there isn't a payoff. But I can't really see Liv either holding the title that long or like who else
Why
would Liv
not?
Morgan. Well, I don't know. Like I just don't know what the plans are. Like I don't know if there's somebody like I don't know. But there's only one person I can see Liv losing the belt to, and that would be Rhea. Because I think like with Rhea, you open up so many more matches that people might want to see, like
I don't know. I think
A
it's the
Rhea
complete
Bianca
opposite.
match.
I think it's the complete opposite.
Really?
Yeah, because like with the Rhea when she was champion, you gotta think about it. Rhea and Bianca aren't on the same brand.
Well, that's what we got the draft for, baby.
Okay, the draft doesn't happen until WrestleMania.
Exactly. That's why I
Until
think
after.
Rhea.
Until after.
Exactly. That's why I think Rhea could win it at Mania, get
Yeah,
her
but
come up at.
but Bianca and Rhea are like the main star. They're not gonna have them on the same show.
Well, don't forget Charlotte has to come back soon, and then Charlotte's probably going to be wherever Andrade is, and then like Charlotte will be a big star. Whenever Becky Lynch comes back, Becky Lynch will be a star like of the
Yeah,
show.
but
Like
like
you can kind of split it
I'm
up.
just saying I think Liv's a better champion for Raw because she's a more beatable champion than how they portrayed Rhea. Rhea was like unstoppable.
So who do
Whereas
you
in
like? So where do you think Liv goes from here? Like who's the next challenger for Liv that would make sense?
um
Because
I gotta think
I feel like Raw's
of,
kind of depleted with like women talent.
also
SmackDown had
Just
I
me,
don't want to watch
Naomi.
she's
no
not on
Naomi's
Smack
on
she's not on
SmackDown.
Raw.
Oh shit, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Um
Like SmackDown has all the women talent, like Tiffany Stratton, Bailey, Nia Jax, Naomi, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. Like they have all the talent, and then Raw's like Rhea, Liv, Zoe Stark, Io Sky, but like Io Sky's doing the tag team stuff now. Like it feels like the only two women that have singles matches on Raw are Rhea and Liv, or not on Raw, but like that have singles matches like on PLE, single matches like anytime. It just feels like it's those two. Even SmackDown has Chelsea Green, who like has a purpose. It's kind of like funny and stuff.
Stinky.
But she serves a purpose. Where it's like Raw, it's like a bunch of women that are like fighting for the tag team spot, but there's no individuals on Raw. It feels like in terms of the women's division.
Didn't Becky Lynch retire?
She had a kid, right?
I thought
No,
she
she
retired.
She wanted to take a break. Like no one knows.
Didn't we have a whole conversation about how she retired?
I thought she was going to retire, and there's still a possibility, but nothing is like definite right now. Like she's been kind of MIA. Like no one's really heard from her.
Becky Lynch.
I think low key she kind of should retire. She's won every championship. She's won a Royal Rumble. She's won an Elimination Chamber. She's headlined WrestleMania, the first woman to do so, and won at WrestleMania. Like her kid is getting older. Seth Rollins is still doing his thing. Like, just be a stay-at-home mom. Like, she's accomplished legit everything in WWE. Like, she was a top merch seller at one point. Like, she was the face of the women's division, but like at one point was like the most important wrestler in the company. It felt like even over Roman before Roman became tribal chief. She was like more like
I was gonna say it almost feels like there was a time where I would argue she was the biggest wrestler for a little bit.
So shout out to her. So if she wanted to retire, shit, why not go out on top?
She made that thing on Instagram where she said it's been a hell of a career, and to watch her bio on A&E. So it might have been responding to like talking about that. Like it's been a hell of a career. Like look at my career on A&E.
I said that night, and you guys were like, "Oh, I don't know. I think tiring."
Well, it's because it had just be like the circumstance had just come at such a convenient time for like that to be very interesting to say the least. Like an interesting time to say that. But what was the so I want one more thing. So who is Raquel Rodriguez? Can I get like a TLDR?
Oh, what the why did you just ask that?
Black or Latino?
No, I need like what is like where what was she doing? Like Rhea injured her, but like was she was not a part of the Judgment Day?
No, she was never part of the Judgment Day. She was a single star. She was basically she was in NXT.
Uh-huh.
She was basically the main women's champion there for a little bit during the COVID era.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got moved up, and she's not very charismatic, is what I gotta say. She doesn't have a great personality. Not that she doesn't have a great personality. It's just like the crowd doesn't like her. It's kind of like Karrion Kross.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
And she was with a tag team with Liv when she got injured by Rhea, and then Liv also got injured by Rhea. So that's like they both like hate Rhea for that. So the pairing makes 100% sense. Like I had to think about it when she came back. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I was like, oh wait, they were a tag team and Rhea did the whole thing. Another thing about Raquel Rodriguez, her fucking gimmick is pretty much like she has back muscles. Like every time she comes out, she'll like flex her back muscles.
Awesome.
She's the weakest wrestler I've ever seen that is portrayed to be super strong. She can never lift up more than like 110-pound woman. She will fucking struggle to pick up a ladder. Like it would Money in the Bank. I think someone was on the ladder and she tried picking up the ladder and like completely failed. Like she's the weakest strong person you will ever see in your fucking life. It is the funniest shit. She comes out, flexes her back muscles, and then that's it. And then that's her whole thing. That's her shtick.
Well,
she sucks. Let's put it that way. She sucks.
There you go.
I don't know. Why are you saying there you go?
Well, now I know.
Oh, okay. It was like you like asked us about our opinion, but it was us telling you who she is.
Yeah.
That's why I started laughing. I was like, bro, why did you say there you go?
Before we go to the main event, I think it might be cool to talk about a little bit of the segment before the Liv and Rhea match where, you know, Triple H comes out and he shows off the belt and yeah, Gunter comes out and he has this little thing. He roasts Goldberg and talks about his match on Raw with Sami Zayn. And Goldberg he pisses Goldberg off enough where he like crosses over the barricade, but proceeds to get beat up by Sami Zayn. And that was a cute, funny moment that lasted like maybe 5 minutes. That was fun. Glad to see Goldberg. He got like a fucking massive cheer for like basically doing nothing.
My favorite part of that, the part that made me laugh was when I think he's going back. Goldberg was going back to his seat or something, and it was just the announcers talking, reacting to the moment, and then he, for like seemingly no reason, I think he like smacks the announce table, and Corey Graves goes like freaks out. He's like, ah!
Yo, I
was
think
really-
Corey
that was
Graves
so
genuinely I think Corey Graves genuinely got scared because he went, "Whoa, calm down."
Corey Graves, I'll say, very good, very good.
Oh,
Corey
Can I
Graves.
talk? Can I talk about that segment though?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard Gunther and what he was saying to Goldberg. It was the most funniest, savage shit I've ever heard. He said to Goldberg's son, "I hope he's a better father than he's a wrestler." And then when Goldberg got mad, he was like, "Come on in, Goldberg. I got 3 minutes for you," because that's the meme with Goldberg that he can only do a match for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was just the funniest shit I've ever heard. I like Gunther should never be a face. Gunther should always be heel. He's perfect for it.
Mhm.
Oh my god! If they ever make him face, that would be stupid.
I just can't wait till he eventually gets like shredded.
I don't think he can.
No, because I mean Vladimir Kozlov was I just saw a picture of him. He was like, you know, the big guy when he was in the WWE, but then he got like shredded as fuck.
Yeah, because he doesn't wrestle anymore.
I mean, he's an actor. That's very demanding.
Okay, but
No,
like he
Exactly.
doesn't.
Same way.
Steroids.
Also,
Honestly,
like
why can't they use steroids?
Who?
The WWE.
We watched a documentary, bro.
Yeah, but that was because it made people feel bad. Who cares now?
You're the one who
everyone.
keeps fucking harping on, oh, it's still real to me. It's still real to me. Oh.
Nah,
Is it real or is it not?
Can it not be real if the wrestlers are on steroids?
bro, it's not
no,
good for
they
their
probably.
health.
Well,
Position.
think about it. It's like a more modern era. This isn't the '80s where like there was no like sanctions or anything like that. They got to be careful. At the end of the day, there's still like there's still people's health on the line.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
who's the number one wrestler out right now that you want them to take steroids? Like if you
Bronson
had
Reed.
you want him to be even more of a fucking bowling ball, like a little
Yeah.
fucking meatball.
No, but like there's also like you don't need the wrestlers don't really need to take steroids because like most
Yeah,
of
but
the
they
wrestlers.
should, because that's cool.
I have an answer, and it's the right answer for who should take steroids.
Who?
Dom.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I agree.
I like that. I like
That would be awesome.
then
Just
he
he
should
shows
start-
up one day and he looks like Eddie Guerrero, like late years Eddie Guerrero.
Mhm.
He's like swollen.
And then
I
he
like
should start
that.
hitting Rhea.
Whoa, we don't.
Listen.
What did you just say?
He should start hitting Rhea. How many times could she wallop on him before he finally gets his get back?
Forever. It's up to his woman to defend him.
No,
Fact.
it's
You
2024.
should pick a
Those
stronger
hands are
woman.
bisexual.
He should pick a stronger woman.
Make beating women cool again.
Oh, whoa,
Do
Whoa.
it, Dom. Do it, Dom. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this bad guy doing bad things? Is that what he's supposed to do?
I mean, I wouldn't
Whoa.
say beat women though. That's
Oh, I'm
insanity.
sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, the bad guy beating women is too far.
Yes.
Triple H
Yeah.
did various crimes. Yet he's
Hey, man.
he's your goat.
Oh
Yes.
my God! Here we go.
He knows
Here,
how to
Different
ride the
time.
line.
here we go.
He knows how to ride the line.
Time.
Yeah.
He squished a woman's dead brains.
Different time.
Oh, okay.
He found a good word.
I'm sure they can make it funny.
Yeah, maybe.
They could do the bit where like he was supposed to hit like, he's in like a tag match. He was supposed to hit the dude, but then he just hit the dude ducked and just slaps her in the face or something. I don't know.
The real answer for me is that I think that takes what's interesting about it out of it. Like I feel like the thing that's kind of funny and interesting about their dynamic is that just like beats the shit out of Dom and can beat the shit out of him.
I think that we should have mixed gender matches.
Bring them back.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what
I mean,
is
they
wrong
still-
with you?
Listen, I think that it could be some pretty compelling stuff. Like, what's the one chick on?
To be honest, I don't really have a problem with that. I think that would be fun.
Shayna Baszler and Pete Dunne would feed families.
As long as you're not like forcing people to
Hold
do
the
it.
fuck up. That was the two most random fucking people you could pit against one another.
They're both
Holy shit.
scrappers. They're both brawlers.
Bro, he said Pete Dunne and Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna Baszler would kind of whoop him though.
No,
Well,
I'm still on the bruiserweight, bro.
true.
It's the
Nah, bro.
bruiserweight. I'm
Nah,
not
It's
Butch
not
anymore.
Butch. It's not Butch.
I'm not Butch anymore. I'm the bruiserweight. Big Dunn.
I like how they kind of mention it that he was named Butch, and he's like, I fucking hate being named Butch. Like, I'm happy they don't insult our intelligence about the whole Butch shit. It actually makes the Pete Dunne shit a lot better. Just him being like, don't fucking call me Butch. I will lose my mind tonight. I like that.
And
Like
then
he just
everybody
fucking
still does
crashes
it.
out. Yeah, and everyone still calls him that. He just crashes out. I think it's the best gimmick.
What else is there? There was the main event, right?
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
that's
main
it.
event.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh-huh. I think they promoted some of the matches on Monday. So Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods and Sammy versus
Gunther.
Gunther, because it was
Gunther.
the first Raw that was 2 hours.
Yeah, I watched that. This is we're a week and a half away from actually Bad Blood coming out, by the way. So I watched that Raw. It was pretty good. Pretty good.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell is he talking about?
Oh
A week.
no!
A week
so
from
like we're talking about Bad Blood, right? Bad Blood.
Yeah.
And then the Raw happened. Or the recording of this episode is after both of those things.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like you said the opposite of that. But
Yeah, it sounded like you were saying Bad Blood's a week from now.
yeah, it did sound like that.
He's a tired guy.
So what's up? The main event?
The main
main event.
event of the evening, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in a tag match versus Cody Rhodes and Romain Reigns, our one true chief. Everybody put your fingers up in the air. Acknowledge.
Always acknowledge your tribal chief.
Always acknowledge. They did this. They did this. The entrances were kind of goofy. Like, the new bloodline like walk
Can I
in.
say something about him?
Go ahead.
Because this is what mostly all I have to
Mm-hmm.
really have an opinion on the rest. Well, there's some big things. My biggest takeaway, like you were saying, the entrances were really goofy. That marching band, bro, was fucking horrible. They were terrible. They were so fucking bad, man. And it was so funny watching Solo, like still in character, just angrily like stare at a bunch of college kids like playing trumpets.
Yeah.
It was so. Yeah, and then I was thinking like I feel like his entrance has so much aura, bro, and like it just had none because that fucking marching band just like took it all out of it.
Yeah, they should have stopped fucking playing when he came out and the music started playing. Like then they're ruining the woe because it's in the you hear the fucking terrible. They're off beat in the background. It's like, yo, turn that shit off, man.
But actually, I felt like one of the things about this PLE, I felt like a lot of the like I feel like I don't know if it was the ramp or like I felt like a lot of them were not hype. Except for
arena.
Roman Reigns, because I think he's aura proof, bro. That man has aura no matter.
Bro, his entrance first. Let's talk about his entrance. Oh my god,
Oh, he got so excited.
his entrance, bro. That shit was aura. Like there was nothing. Like it wasn't even like his best entrance, but it was just.
No, yeah.
It
It
was
didn't
the
even
word
matter that
aura.
none of the musicians were playing their instruments. They were just
Yeah,
Dude.
they were just
pretending to
standing
play
there.
instruments. It didn't matter. He fucking
When they did that one shot of like the drummer and she wasn't even actually like hitting the drum. Fucking what are
I
we
think
doing?
I don't even think his entrance was his most aura filled part. I think
It
it was
was his
when
face.
no, it was like when he was gonna go tag him in, and like the crowd was like, "Oh my god!" Like the
Yeah.
crowd knew, like, "Oh my god, he's coming in," and it just felt like something special. Like it just felt like it was just I don't know. I just like you could feel his presence when he's on screen. It's weird. It's like a weird feeling, but like you feel it.
he's
Like
mewing.
like when he's on screen, you should just look at Abner and like you could just tell
And
like
he's
something
hard.
special's happening.
Chill.
Abner's like smiling, like, oh my god, I can't believe
He's
this right
kicking
now.
his feet in the air. He's giggling.
Well, you have to understand, Roman Reigns has a special connection with his Pakistani and Indian fans.
So true.
Bro, Roman Reigns has such an aura. Like before he was a tribal chief and he was a big dog, he was so popular in India that people in India were wishing him a happy birthday on like billboards in India. Like that's how popular he was in India.
Yo, no, dead ass. When he was the big dog and people would like shit on him and say he's overrated and stuff like that, and he people would say that shit in comment sections, and in his Indian fan base would go on comment sections and like just fight people to the death about Roman Reigns when he was the
Like,
big dog. Low key, they saw the vision and I didn't. They really saw the vision.
Now,
So shout out to
for the match itself, would you say that it was a pretty standard affair when it came to like a tag team match?
yeah,
it was. Go ahead, Evan.
I thought it was a decent tag match, but I think
Yeah.
all right, this might sound like I'm dick riding, but a Roman being in it and his moments where like in the beginning of the match, he was like the bro Cody, he said, I'd have your back, but I never said you could start. I thought that was great. And then like when he's about to get tagged in, that was the one time that I saw the crowd go absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like I don't know, him being in the match kind of made it better because like his crowd work was a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say it was a standard match until like the last maybe 5 minutes of the match when Cody Rhodes does the frog splash onto Jacob Fatu on the announce table. From that moment on, that's when it picked up. But that picked up for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes because then it picks up. Jimmy comes out. Jimmy Uso returns. He attacks the Bloodline, helps Roman win, and then it kind of feels like a regular SmackDown in the sense of like the bad guys are attacking the good guy and the other good guys come and make the save. It felt like just like I don't know. I usually don't see that on a PLE to like close it out, and then obviously the final boss comes out
With his holding his "I'm the Rock" belt off the shelf, dusting
his
it
fucking
off.
fake belt pisses me
I
off.
thought that. Can I say? I don't know. I don't know. Have we talked about this yet?
You can say the
Um,
N word.
No, shut up. Sorry. All right, let me just say one more thing. You guys can think whatever you want. I thought that shit with The Rock was dumb.
Oh, I thought that was stupid. Too.
Yeah, it
Where he
was
goes,
really stupid.
Very
He didn't do anything.
It was so pointless. He should not. It should not have happened, or it should have happened differently. Like Jimmy Uso was like more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
like the Rock thing was like. I don't even see what the point of that was. Like, oh, he's still here. Like, okay,
Yeah, he's still around.
you
That
could have did
shit-
this in like a promo. I mean, you didn't need him to come out. He didn't do anything.
That
He
shit.
muted. He literally muted and then
think-
left.
Yo, him coming out with that fake fuck. him coming out with that fake fucking belt pisses me off because God forbid The Rock can't just walk out without a belt because Cody Rhodes or Roman is holding a belt. So The Rock has to be holding something. That belt is fucking fake. Okay, it's a fake belt. It's like if I just bought a belt and was like carrying it, like it's fucking stupid. And it's just like, and then he comes out with the fake belt, and then, but then why does he count down to 3? Like, why does he go 1, 2, 3, and it's like play my music? Like, shut the
Bro, I
no.
thought when he was doing that, I thought someone was gonna attack. I thought the bloodline was gonna come back and attack them.
Yeah, and it was
I
just
think
for
he was saying
music to
3
play.
for like triple threat. That's what people were saying. Like him,
Nah,
Cody, and Roman. Like 3.
see, I kind of don't want that. If that was the direction,
It
I
would be
kind of
tough.
don't.
No, you're crazy. You're out of your mind.
Are you saying it for WrestleMania? Because like I feel like I'd rather just do Roman and Rock and and just move
No,
along
yeah,
with
not
that.
necessarily WrestleMania. I'm just
At,
saying.
at
in
Royal
general.
Rumble, that would be tough.
Yeah.
Just to like have that match, and then like Roman gets his title shot, but The Rock is involved, and then after that we build to Roman versus Rock, and then Cody finally like once if you're really gonna do a triple threat match, please let that be the final time Cody's involved with the Bloodline. Please, for the love of God, because that shit is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But you can't though. Whoever the
I mean,
champion is has to be involved in the title picture with the bloodline because the bloodline
I was just
story
thinking that.
for the flesh, like the bloodline story has to be with the championship because that's what the tribal chief is. He has to be champion.
but I think when you do the Roman and Rock story and you're like building to that, completely just disregard the belt because what I want is for Roman
What you want doesn't
to
matter.
yeah, I fucking
Okay.
but with Roman, I think that in order to have this arc of redemption with him in a sense, I think the best way of doing it is for Roman to understand that the championship isn't the thing that makes you the tribal chief. It's about who you are and how you protect and carry the family and the family's legacy. And I just think it should be based off of family more so than a championship, at least for the time being, like with the Rock stuff. I'm not saying I don't want Roman to ever hold the championship again because that's fucking ludicrous. He should be a world champion again. But I'm just saying for the
Be the only
Rock,
world champion.
but for the Rock portion, I think they should kind of switch it up.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't. What would Cody even do at WrestleMania?
Randy Orton, him and Randy
Yeah,
Orton.
but then how do you set that match up? Does Randy Orton win the Royal Rumble? Like, how do you do
Nah,
that? And then
elimination chamber.
who does Gunther face?
Gunther, I think, has so many options. We could do
Yeah, I
Brock.
think go against
You could
anybody.
you could do Seth. You could do Brock. You could do CM Punk. You can do
Keep
Drew
CM Punk
again.
away. Keep CM Punk away. He couldn't take Hell in a Cell. It definitely can't take a job.
But I'm just saying, like, there's so many options for Gunther. And then with Randy Orton, don't have Randy Orton win the Royal Rumble. You could have Randy Orton just win
Nah,
Elimination Chamber.
low key. Nah, let Randy Orton win the Royal. Oh wait, Cena too. Hold up, Cena's retirement tour.
True.
But you could do Cena and Gunther. Like there's
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's so many options.
Could do
With
The
Cody, I
Rock.
think
Cena and Cody Rhodes.
I would slow key. I'd rather
No.
see Cena and Gunther than Cena and Cody.
Why?
I just think with Cena and Gunther, it's more so of a not generation versus generation, but more so of a young guy versus the guy on the retirement tour. I feel like John Cena is. I feel like even though Gunther is powerful and like he's always wins and shit like that, I think it's more believable for Cena to beat Gunther. Like I could see that happening. I can't see Cena beating Cody at WrestleMania for some reason. I just can't. I don't know why. I don't have a great reasoning for it. It's just like I wouldn't like the build up to that match. I would always think Cody's gonna win no matter what. Where it's like with Gunther, even though Gunther is Gunther, I think with Gunther having so much more to give, I could see Cena beating him, and then Gunther gets the title back in like
No,
heelish
I mean
way.
you could. I can see Cena beating Cody, and
I
that's when
mean,
you turn Cody heel after he gets beat. Fuck it.
They got
Vision,
Cody Hill
vision,
eventually.
vision.
But I think the plan is Randy Orton because they've kind of teased it for a little bit now. Randy and
Wait, but do you turn Randy Orton heel, or is he just like a veteran?
yeah. No,
All right, if you turn Randy Orton heel, I'm down. And I don't want this crappy heel that everybody. I want 2009 Randy Orton. I want the Randy Orton that punts women and old men in the head. That's the Randy Orton I want. I don't want this Randy Orton that's like, oh, it's okay, you 18-year-old kid, you messed up a spot. No, I want the Randy Orton that said stupid.
Kicks
you
Rhea
think
in
we'll
the
get
head.
that? Bro, why do you want Rhea to get beat up by a man so bad?
I never said that.
No,
You
not
kind of
Jimmy.
did though.
Jimmy. No, Jimmy.
He said he was
does.
down for it. You said that's what you wanted. You literally said what you wanted.
Jimmy has now mentioned 2 male wrestlers.
Well, who's he gonna kick?
Cody. Or no,
Nah, Randy Orton definitely does need to kick a woman. If we're really gonna get him back to his peak form, he needs to kick a woman.
nah, he would kick Arn Anderson because Arn Anderson and Cody are like that's his mentor.
It would need to be a
still in
woman
AEW.
also.
No, he's not.
He is.
He was at the. No, he was at the.
Bro,
last
you
pay-per-view.
saw
He could
you
kick Cody
you
Rhodes'
watched
wife, bro.
you
He could
watched
kick her wife.
SmackDown
or
with
his
us.
wife.
You watched SmackDown with us.
Bro, Arn Anderson wasn't he at Bad Blood when they
He's
showed
He's
all
still
the
in
dog.
AEW. He happened to be there.
Remember Cody Rhodes brought his
No,
dog
he
in?
was
That's a long
at
booking.
he was at SummerSlam in backstage segment, dude. You watched SummerSlam with us, Jimmy.
Jimmy, do you really not remember Arn Anderson being there?
It was only for 2 seconds because he had the dog, right?
Yeah, it was with the dog.
Oh, he did have the dog. They talked for like
That's
2
what I was
minutes.
saying.
He did have the dog
It's
because he was
long
holding
booking.
it.
Randy Orton's gonna punt the dog.
Oh, he
That'd be
should.
crazy.
Low key.
It could be a
If
female
Randy-
dog.
What is up with you and females?
Well, no, you can knock both of them out.
Why?
Well, then what woman is he
No.
gonna kick?
No, low key. What if Randy?
Nah, I
went-
just want to know why you want women to.
What if Randy?
what I
Listen
wanna
to this. Listen to this. What if Randy went to his like tour bus or whatever the fuck, and let the dog loose? Like just open the door and just the dog just runs out, and it's like bye dog. Is that
Me to your
evil enough
dog.
or no?
He needs
Don't
to like
talk about
set
that.
it on fire.
See, now we're taking it too far. That's a little bit over the top.
Okay,
No,
listen.
that's
That
what Vince McMahon would do. He would put it in the bus. It would be a subtle cut that nobody at home would see.
the
and then
bus
he'd blow the bus up.
explodes.
And the
Yes,
bus
that's what
explodes.
fucking Vince McMahon would do.
Hey, you know what? That's fire.
And that's what made him iconic.
Yeah, that's why we love wrestling.
And that's the best for business.
You're gonna blow this dog up, and you're gonna
Come on
like
out
it.
here, you rapist!
Come on out here.
We never mentioned that on our live television, brother. You said it.
We
No,
Someone's
did
got a gun.
Also, we got to talk about though it wasn't even a segment, but it backstage, like in the parking lot, and they didn't even like record it. It was fans that recorded it. Kevin Owens turning heel against Cody Rhodes, and they're like making it seem like it was not planned or anything. And I love how they're doing this because
Or this
now
Kevin Owens bullshit, bro. Oh, I have a good memory. Oh, my heel turns online and TV. Oh,
you
my
don't like this.
Kevin Owens. I'm so indie. I'm so different. I'm so like unique, bro. I'm Kevin Owens. Oh my god, I have to always be different. I can't
Future
be normal.
AEW star
normal.
Kevin Owens.
Fuck Kevin Owens, bro. I hate him more and more every time all the time, bro. It's like I hate.
Also,
everything.
dude, it's getting kind of stale with Kevin Owens, where people like they've been saying this for a while. Kevin Owens always turns on his friends, always.
Yeah.
Like that is his character,
They
and it's
acknowledge
getting
that.
stale. And like he himself acknowledged, it's like, bro, what?
But that's why he didn't want to do it. But Cody, just kept testing
Forced
him,
his
bro.
hand. Yeah.
Forced his hand, exactly.
But
How did he
that
force
doesn't
his
make
hand
it.
by teaming up with Roman Reigns? That's forcing
Yeah,
his
it
hand.
really. I feel like it's such a weak premise for a heel turn. It's
I
so
think he's more
Nah.
mad at himself than anything.
Nah, low key, him teaming up with Roman, I would be like, yo, do you not remember the last 4 years, bro?
Oh, okay, but when Kevin Owens teams up with Sami Zayn, somebody fucking put out of action for like 3 months. It's okay.
Oh, but Kevin Owens has a great memory, guys. Don't forget.
But that's his lifelong like childhood friend though. So you got to.
Okay, then why are you beating him the fuck up?
Listen,
No,
Robbie's
don't
beaten me up a couple times.
don't. No, he hasn't.
I haven't.
He's
I know
thought
for a
about
fact
beating me
Robbie-
up a couple times.
No, he hasn't.
He didn't say no.
Well, all right, relax. Don't speak for me.
Listen, it happens, you know?
Friends fight.
Okay, yeah, but like what Kevin Owens has done to Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho, and all them, like his best friends. I'm supposed to sit here and feel sorry for you because Cody Rhodes is helping Roman Reigns beat Solo Sikoa. Like I'm supposed to feel bad for that. Like I'm supposed to feel like, oh no, Kevin, I don't feel you, bro.
I feel him.
Solo's beating you up, and Roman's gonna help you. Roman's not saying sorry, okay. Roman's not being a bitch about it, but like at least take the help.
I don't
Nothing
want
was
to win
being
the
done.
title. I'm not good enough.
No, I don't
Yeah,
want to
like,
win.
also that character. Like, I shouldn't get a title shot. So when they said, "Oh, let Roman Reigns get it," oh,
I don't think he
Roman Reigns-
should.
That shit was ass. Not gonna lie, that shit was kind of ass. The whole I don't
Bro,
deserve
Kevin
the belt.
Owens is ass, bro. He hasn't been good in
Alright.
like 3 years.
I don't want to say all that. I don't.
And
Want
this
to
is
Last
another
time he
one
had a
of
good fucking story, bro.
I fuck with Kevin Owens.
You'd fuck him?
What, bro? I didn't. You know, I didn't say that.
When's the last time Kevin Owens had like an entertaining storyline?
The Chris Jericho
last
one.
year
That
at
was fun.
WrestleMania. Last year when it was him and Sammy versus the Usos for the title.
No, the Logan Paul when it was Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and
That was not
Kevin Owens.
entertaining. That was
I
not
thought that was
entertaining.
entertaining. I thought that
Yeah,
was
because
good.
you're
That's
you have brain rot.
bro. You
Can we talk about one thing where when Jacob Fatu bit somebody like Mike Tyson?
wait. He bit someone. I don't even remember.
Yeah,
that.
he bit
No.
Cody Rhodes' hand.
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
Right in his hand, bro. The werewolf, bro.
Ow!
Jacob Fatu is going to be a champion in like a year or two.
I
like,
love him and Solo, man. People give Solo so much shit, bro. But like, if you just like kind of ignore what they want when you're watching these, and you just like watch him, he's like one of the funniest fucking people without trying.
Who's
Like
Solo
in the
Randy?
world, bro. Yeah, Solo.
I
He's
agree.
so fucking funny. And then Jacob Fatu is funny too. Every time like he does like the praying hands because he's acknowledging his tribal chief.
Mid,
It's so
like,
funny, bro, the
assaulting
way he-
somebody.
Yeah, like they're so funny, bro. I can't get behind anyone who fucking doesn't like them.
Yeah.
So wrong.
It just sucks because it's like Jacob Fatu's better than Solo, but
But why do you know that? Like, yeah, he has more electric, like in-ring stuff. Like, but I feel like he's like supposed to. They let him do that.
yeah,
They're like pulling him up. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's-
Solo's a great. I feel like Solo's like underrated, bro.
it's just weird because like when you watched if you watched him in NXT, he had so much personality in NXT, and then when he brought him up, they kind of stripped that away for like a year and a half. Like you just saw nothing from Solo, and then he would lose all the time, and it was just like they just completely shifted what Solo was doing for a long, long time. It felt like, but now it's like he's kind of back.
Yeah, I think he's good. I mean, I think it's okay. He's supposed to look weak, but like he's playing a character. I feel like he fits the character, and I think in the future he'll get stronger. Like, and he'll probably they're gonna slowly. It's just that he's part of this storyline, so he's playing his role in the storyline. Once the storyline's all over, and like years from now, who knows what he'll be doing. But I think he has like main event type guy. And then we didn't talk about Jimmy Uso yet.
He's back.
I thought that was so cool.
That was cool. That was single-handedly, I think, like, made the whole PLE like it put it from like mediocre to like okay, this was solid. This was okay. Like, because a lot of the PLEs was really kind of bad, but the Hell in a Cell, and then plus with that, I think it made it worthwhile.
It was, yeah. I would say the highlights were definitely the first match. I would say like Jimmy Uso coming out and stuff. Low-key Gunther talking down to Goldberg, I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And then that was like pretty much it. And like there was like some okay stuff here and there, and then there was some ass stuff like the Bailey Nia Jax match, and
Yeah.
it could have been a better PLE. Do you guys like the 5 match setup, or would you prefer maybe another match added if needed?
I like it.
No,
I
I
like
like,
You
I
like
like
it?
the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because like sometimes I do like it, and then sometimes like this PLE specifically, I was like, damn, I wish we had like another match. Like, imagine if the Bronson Reed Braun match was on, like, or something, like I don't know, like anything, or like Jade and Bianca in a tag match or something, just to like
That's
have
only
something else.
because the matches were bad.
Yeah.
Like, which adding a match doesn't cover up the matches were.
It was bad.
Like,
Yeah.
you just need to have good matches. It won't be a problem. I kind of like that they give you a reason to watch like Raw and stuff. Like they
Mhm.
build up the regular shows because like that's one thing about like when you watch the old stuff like Attitude Era, like it did feel more like Raw actually mattered every
Mhm.
week.
Yeah, they're like actually giving like title matches and shit like that on Raw, because like before they would just never
yeah,
give a title
Well,
match on
still,
Raw,
And there were
especially a world
2
title
last
match.
week.
Yeah,
Um,
two title matches.
the other thing is, what are they gonna do with Jimmy now they brought him back? Because like one thing I don't want to happen is add this. They bring him back and then they just like don't do anything and they waste that.
They're
Like I
gonna
feel, and I kind of what happened?
I don't.
they're gonna make them. Jimmy and Jay are gonna fight again over Rhea Ripley's love.
That's an example of like what I mean when I say like I'm afraid they're gonna waste him. Like that would be horrible.
Fair enough.
Not like it's just like
No,
what
I
like
know.
why
Yeah.
even bring him back? Like
Yeah.
or like why I don't know. But
Well,
why bring him back this
uh,
way if that's what you're gonna do?
Is one on Raw and the other one on SmackDown?
As of right now, yeah.
Like,
There you go. Well, then you don't even have to. You don't even have to have them touch. They're separate. Probably just going to be in the bloodline.
I do think
probably like,
it's kind of weird that Jay's not involved, but I like that Jay's getting his own thing. Although,
Yeah.
have we talked since he got the title? I feel like remember I was saying I thought he was going to get the world. I thought he was going to face Gunther, bro. I didn't think he was going to.
Yeah, I was like when this IC title tournament was happening, I was like, why would you basically called it? You were like, Jey Uso is gonna win this, and I was like, why would they do this? They just gave the belt to Braun Breaker,
Yeah,
and he like looks tough as shit.
yeah.
Why would they have him give it to fucking Jay?
It's crazy because I feel like if he was more patient, he would have had a chance to get a bigger title. But I think they were pushing for him to get it, so they gave him that.
Ever since that European thing, they really wanted to try and capitalize on that, like popularity.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about the PLE. I don't know if there's anything else you want to talk about.
Low-key,
Nah.
Abner was talking about maybe introducing our personal star ratings for matches. I wrote down mine, but if you guys,
I'll do mine. I'll do it off the cuff. But
Yeah, same. I'll do it off the cuff.
okay. Well, let's start off with the opening, which low-key, I think it's very easy to say the Real Grap certified match of the night. I'll call it. Anybody disagree?
Nope.
No.
Cool. I gave it. I'm doing a 1 through 5 rating, and I don't know how you guys are going to formulate yours, but basically 3 is.
Bro, why didn't you guys tell me I was muted this entire time? I was talking and nobody said
No,
anything.
I thought you were
Oh, I thought
just
you were just
listening
yeah.
intently.
I was,
Yeah.
I was like yelling at the top of my lungs. I was like, I want to hear no World Sports so I can make fun of it. And I was like, oh, wow, I'm so crazy.
Yeah,
I thought you were just being respectful, bro. Be respectful.
Yeah.
listener.
No,
The
fuck
talk-
being respectful. Look at
Noel,
my
go
profile
first.
picture.
I'm gonna laugh at it.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I would give the first match. I'd give it.
I'm gonna give it 5 stars. The simple
Nah, I'm gonna give it. I'll give it. I'll give it 4. I'll give it 4.
I gave it a 4.5.
I'll give it a 3.
Whoa.
I'll give it a 3.75.
Wow.
3's, bro. 3's good. 3's above average.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3.75.
Well, see, I'm
my
giving 3
reasoning-
as a normal match, like it's
2.5 is a normal match.
Yeah, no, I looked up the star thing. A 2 is a normal match, a 3 is a good match, a 4 is a great match, and a 5 is a perfect match.
I would say it was a great match. Just overrated.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
second match.
Was that Nia Jax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.5.
1.5. I agree. I'm giving it a
Yeah.
I would
1.5.
say, yeah, one. You know what, bro? I might go. Yeah, no, 1.5.
Minus 5 stars.
You know what? Because Bailey negative
Jimmy,
10.
why?
Just joking.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's,
1.5.
you don't know that meme?
no.
No.
Never mind. That's like a meme. Some guy. Never mind. Go ahead.
Who didn't go yet? We all said it. 1.5.
Oh, okay. Next match. Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
I would
3.
say a 3 also.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. I'll do a 3.25.
Jesus, fucking
Oh,
with
I'm
the
different.
decimals.
Your mom.
I'm different.
Your
I'm
mom.
Jimmy. I'm different.
Your mom.
I'm different.
Your mom.
I'm different. I'm Jimmy. I'm different. I'm so
Such a
different. Look at
different
me.
little
I'm
guy.
Jimmy.
What
Oh, look
about
at me. I'm Jimmy.
3.26, Jim?
No.
3.26.
No. What was is it? And then it's just the main event, or did I miss something?
No. Live in Rhea.
No.
Oh yeah. Liv and Rhea?
Custody match.
The custody of Dom
1.
match.
A 1.
A 1.
You know why? Because it fucking should have been really was not. So it gets a fucking terrible.
I'm giving it a point. I'm giving it a 0.5. It was so sloppy. Raquel ruined it at the end. It was just such a fucking shit show of a match, I think.
I mean, no. I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
What are you? So
What?
generous.
Listen,
He's so
What?
it would have been a
generous.
3 if the fucking ending
What
wasn't
was
bad.
good about that? What was like acceptable about that?
The only thing
I
good
liked
about
him-
that match
the-
was Dom.
He was funny. You know, I liked when they were like screaming at him to shut up for no reason.
You,
That was-
I
that
feel
was
like
fun.
see, I'm hating a little bit right now, but I feel like you just like that gimmick. You bought into the gimmick.
No,
You-
honestly, I
Like,
kind of
you're like,
disagree
oh,
with
he's in a
your.
cage. I like it.
I disagree with the characteristics you have of the match itself. I think that there were a couple cool moves in there. I think the home wrecker, that like flippy shit that she does, cool move. I like that. Prism lock, that's tough.
But how can you like what about the ending? Like that, I feel that is like a very
Yeah.
important piece.
That's what I'm saying. It's a 2.5, but it would have been a 3 if the fucking ending was good. Like
It would have been good if they didn't completely fuck up the ending and
yeah.
have a horrible ending.
Yeah.
You know what,
He's tripping.
bro?
Tripping.
Well,
I give it a 1.75 decimals, baby.
There you go. That's why different varying perspectives are important, and that's what makes a truly
And the
entertaining
7,
podcast.
the point
No.
75 is only because Dom almost fell out the cage.
I thought you were going to say
Almost
the
died.
0.75. I thought you were going to say the 0.75 is because it was Liv and Rhea in her house.
Well, no,
Wow.
the one's because of that.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And then
I
it's just
mean,
the main
dude,
event.
Liv Morgan's like so fucking hot. Like I don't understand like how like as a person you can just walk around like looking that good.
All that
Like
yak.
I don't like no, not even that guy. Like you look that good, and like how am I as a person? Like I can't look. Like is that not allowed?
I
But you don't
can't
want me to look.
look. I can't look.
Like I can't
Like,
look.
like, what do you want me to do? Just like not
Just
stare?
like if she walked by me, I'm supposed to just ignore her. Like come on, like that's not happening. Like no man. Okay, no, that's wrong. No cisgender person would not look at that. Okay, all right. I'm just
Oh
saying,
my god.
like.
He had he's been thinking about he had to have been thinking about this for like weeks. Like he has to get this
That's what
off
he
his
was
chest.
screaming about when he was muted.
No, bro, like think about this. Think about this. Think about this. All right.
Dude, dude.
Think about this. All right. Think about this. She's so bad.
Gotta let us know.
Like, bro, like even when she like does like that little like crazy like she has like bags under her eyes and the bags are better looking than me.
Dude. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just yeah. And then Rhea too on top of it, so it's like a double whammy. It's just like
Yeah, but
Bad
Liv
10.
Morgan to me Liv Morgan's hotter than Rhea.
it's
Let's
two
give star
different.
ratings to all the women.
Huh?
I said let's give star ratings to all the women. Let's objectify.
No,
Bailey,
yeah,
I
5
had
stars.
yeah.
Bailey's getting a 3. Bailey's getting a
Oh
3.
my
She's getting a
god.
solid 5
Stars.
stars. You know what? I'm
Let's
Dave
go,
Meltzer. Bailey gets 7 stars.
go, Jim.
You know who gets 7 stars from
Oh
me?
my god.
You know who gets 7 stars
Sol
from me?
Ruka.
Who?
Sol Ruka.
So Ruka.
Yeah, actually, yeah, low key, yeah. Actually, yeah.
No, you know who gets 7 stars? The woman that Quavo brought and was like
True.
sitting with. That was 7 stars.
She looked like she did not give a fuck to be there.
She was just there for the vibes, baby.
But
She was there for the vibes and the camera.
yeah.
And then we got the main event.
That was a little misogynistic, though.
So chill on me, Brody.
Nah, but like, can I go on a rant about Liv Morgan or no?
Yeah.
Is it too late
No,
to do
no,
that?
it's go ahead, brother.
What's the rant about?
It's not a
Positive or
rant.
negative?
It's not a rant. It's just damn.
Oh my god.
Like holy shit.
Just holy shit, is that it?
Yeah.
He had to get that off his chest, bro.
I'm so glad that
he had to
you
get
know,
those.
stunning and brave as always. Our main event.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't really have a rant for this week. Our buddy Tim, my buddy Tim said he loves my rants because he liked the rant about Paul Ellering and how he doesn't do shit. And, and I like went into a texting rant about it with him because I was like, bro, he just sits there and just has his hands like folded
What's
behind
up?
his back, doing nothing. Like, what are you there for? Also, like, why is he there? Like, you're 70 something. Go home and rest.
Aura, probably.
There's no aura though. It's not like he has aura.
But he's
Like,
the aura from yesteryear.
yeah, and it's not yesteryear. It's 2024.
Yeah. Well,
So
you
it's
didn't.
like there's no.
Yeah, but he had a lot of aura back in 1988.
Yeah, but he's not. It's like you already have Scarlet though. Like, well, so why is he there? Oh,
Aura.
another one, Scarlet. Karrion Cross did something right.
Are they married?
God forbid. Yeah.
Huh. I saw a clip of
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu doing a Canadian destroyer on Scarlet, or the other way. She did it on her.
No, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, Karrion Cross can't get over with the crowd, but he got over with her, so that's a dub.
Nikita Lyons.
No, stop. Oh,
Yes.
I'll go on a rant about her. I'll go on a rant about her. Oh my god, dude! I don't care if she's a good-looking girl. Okay,
He almost called her a broad, bro. What the
dude.
hell?
No, I
What is
didn't.
this, 1945?
That
No, I didn't. I didn't call her.
That bird is a little strange.
That bird?
No, no, but like, I don't care if she's good-looking and all that. She has zero talent for wrestling, like zero.
Yeah, but she's
And
got
like,
a
I
gat.
understand. Okay, yeah, that's great. So does Bailey,
Yeah,
and
but
at least Bailey does something.
hers is bigger.
Yeah, but Bailey's a good wrestler, so it's fine.
Yeah, but
But like, but what does she bring to the table besides that?
She's got
That's all she
karate.
needs.
She doesn't need all that. You have to be. There's better looking women that are in wrestling who are better at wrestling. So what does she bring to the table?
Her hair flows like a lion.
Oh my god, you guys are
The
you guys need
lioness.
Listen,
you guys need peace.
listen, I'm not gooning right now or anything, but
Yeah, you are. I can hear it.
I don't know. Yeah, she's rocking the double knee braces, brother. Just kind of hanging up.
She's so
I
cooked,
like the
like
double
in terms
knee
of like
braces.
wrestling.
It's never been good for
A
anybody
fashion
when
choice.
you're not even to the show yet and you're like almost cooked. Shout out Tegan
But she's
Knox.
bad, though.
What about Joel Embiid?
Okay. Well,
So,
I
the
want to see
final
him.
match.
I want
I
to see him do. I want to see him do a 5-star frog splash.
He could do it.
Maybe once, not again.
No, he could do it 20 times.
He could
He'll
do
do
it
it to you
to-
all night long. I give the main event a 3.
I would give the main event a 3.25.
I would give it a 3.5.
All right, I give the main event a 3.01-254342.
Hear me out. 2.5.
Oh my god. Oh, Mr. Different. Got to be different.
Listen, whatever. It's okay.
You didn't like Jimmy Uso?
He's fine. He's cool. I think The Rock kind of ruined it for me.
Triple H.
The Rock
Whoa,
just
The
kind of
Rock
like
wasn't part of the match. Excuse me.
he was. 'Cause
That
he
was
at the end.
technically
Okay, so
after
hold
the
on. Are we
match.
talking about the? So are we
We're
including
talking
in
about
the
the
match
match.
itself?
We're talking about real
the-
graps. We're not talking about a guy comes out and stares at the camera. We're talking about real graps.
Yeah,
Oh, so
The Rock,
do we not
The
include when
Rock's a
Jimmy
totally
Jimmy
different
Uso
segment.
and Roman
That
come
was
back
during the
to
match.
what?
Oh, you when they come back. Oh,
Yeah,
you
to save
can.
them
You
from
don't have to.
the Tongas. Well, I mean, like that whole thing is its own like ending part of the like them.
Sure, because it is grab still. They're still wrestling. They're still fighting. Still doing stuff. The Rock's not part of it because
Yeah, but that immediately falls right after.
no, because he just stands there.
Yeah, and that was bad.
That's like counting the credits as part of it.
No.
Is
No.
Saucy Nugs part of the match? Or are you weighing
That well, I was
into-
actually thank you for reminding me. That was so funny.
Bad Blood. Cody Rhodes gets a soul.
We're about to enter into the main event here. These two people really don't like each other. Wendy's spicy nugs or saucy nugs. Then yeah, you're right. You know what? 2.75.
I hate this.
So yeah, that was Bad Blood. Do you guys want to talk about some of the other things that have been happening into the wrestling world, like NXT mogging all of AEW?
No.
Yeah, I saw that. They NXT's total viewership on Tuesday beat all of AEW's combined for all their shows, which is insane. It's like NXT's developmental.
Because it's Sexy Red.
Honestly, true.
Okay,
It is
I mean,
NXT.
but they got Big Justice and AJ
And the
Yeah,
Rizzler.
Yeah, but
and the wrestler. Yeah,
Sexy Red obviously clears.
yeah, but is she better than the Rizzler?
Yeah, my Hood Princess clears all.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
is she better than AJ?
Yeah.
Did you guys know Big AJ is a wrestler?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I saw that. I was like, holy shit. And he's ranked in PWI.
Low key, that was kind of crazy. Like, yeah, probably finding and documenting 500 wrestlers is a little bit of a stretch. I know there's a lot of TV and a lot of shows, but like after 150, it's got to get a little like, all right, we're scratching the bottom of the barrel here. But I don't even know if he was like actively wrestling during the Costco guys thing, but putting him at like 237 out of 500 just because he got popular on TikTok is kind of crazy.
I thought he was
Wait, they
320.
did that?
He was like 321.
Either way, like he's the middle of the
really?
pack. Yes,
That's so stupid.
low key. We should try and we should look at that. Should be one of our things we do and look at the top 500 and guess like who's the 10 or 20 or whatever. because I'm sure it'll surprise you.
Well, you know, fucking Will Ospreay is going to be top 10 always.
I think he was number one.
Blazing.
In the PWI, there's no way
PWI.
Will Ospreay was over Roman and Cody Rhodes. There's no way.
Here we
No,
go.
Cody Rhodes. I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes was 1, but I'm pretty sure Will Ospreay was top 10.
Bro,
Number
Will Ospreay was
one.
over Roman.
Number 1, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Number
I remember
2,
Cody being 1.
Swerve Strickland.
Get the list out of here. Get that fucking list
Number
out of here.
3, Will Ospreay.
Get it. Oh,
Told
no.
you.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Number
Swerve.
4,
Swerve.
Seth Rollins.
Swerve over Seth Rollins is insane. Swerve over. I mean, who's 5? Who's 5?
Number 5, Tetsuya Naito. This dude went from not being ranked last year to being number 5.
Tetsuya
What?
Naito?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
It says previous year position N/A.
Where's Gunther?
What is this?
Number 9, Gunther.
PWI, like top.
PWI's
500
top 500 wrestlers of 2024. We were joking. Well, I think their criteria is different. So you have to wrestle so many matches. I forget what it was. You have to wrestle so many matches. You have to have a match once for like half the year. So you have to wrestle like 6 matches in 6 months, or you have to wrestle like 25 matches. So I don't think Roman qualified.
That would make sense. If that's the criteria, that would make sense then.
Because I'll keep looking. 6 was Damian Priest, 7 was MJF, 8 was John Moxley.
Damian Priest above Gunther, bro?
Yeah. He was ranked number 4 last year.
Ooh.
He dropped.
That's what?
Number 10, Mystico.
Mystical.
Number 11, Samoa Joe.
All right, we're done. We're done.
Uh,
We're done. We're done here.
You know where Jey Uso's at? 17.
Samoa
Bro,
Joe over Jey Uso is insane.
more fucking important than fucking Mystico.
Yo, Mustafa Ali at number 19. Where the fuck is he
Yep.
been?
All right, bro. We're really done now.
That's enough. That's enough of this. The worst list I've ever heard of. Do these people not watch wrestling?
Okay, but all right, hear me out. The women's list. Guess who's number 1?
Bailey.
I'll never guess.
No, it's Rhea.
This list that I'm looking at right now. Oh, this is for
Wait,
2024.
wait. I got it. I know. You said that someone will never guess. It's fucking what's her name from Tony Storm.
No, I'm sorry. I had it sent me to the one for 2021, and it had Bianca Belair, and I was like, what?
oh.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay. Well,
It doesn't have
definitely not her.
2024, but 2023 was Rhea. Bianca Belair was number 3 though.
Any random AEW women wrestlers on there?
Julia, Bianca Belair,
Julia's not AEW.
Jamie Hayter. I don't know.
Jamie Hayter's AEW.
Cam
I know, but
Nakano
Julia's
is.
not.
Athena.
That's Ember Moon from back in the day.
Oh, good for her. Where's she at?
AEW.
Oh.
As someone I saw this is gonna
How do
piss
you
off
know?
Abner. Bro, stop it.
How do you know? Huh?
So this is gonna piss off Abner. It was a video of Ember Moon in the WWE, like it was like an entrance of hers, and they were like, "This is the biggest fumble the WWE has ever had, or like in the most recent years." And I was like, I didn't want to share it in the group chat because I felt like that was something I wanted to say in here. Because someone's like,
Bro,
yo,
what did they fumble? I want to know what they fumbled.
she was so boring.
It's not even that she's boring. Look at the stars they have now.
Oh, but they were like, yeah, they fumbled on Ember Moon. And it's like, no, they didn't fumble anything. She was in her right spot of doing nothing.
I like Ember Moon.
Of course
She
you
was like
do.
a. Oh,
I like the Eclipse.
Of
yeah.
course
You
you do.
like when
Anyway. But you know about Jordine Grace.
Jordan Grace.
That's not how it's spelled.
but
That's
that's
how it's
how it's
pronounced.
said. She was in NXT like 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a TNA World Champ.
I like when she wasn't jacked.
So you know who it was, and you said, "What do you know about her?" So you knew who it was, and you were like, "Do you guys know her? Like, who is this?"
Oh my god,
What
Jim, I
happened to
love you.
Asuka?
She's
She's
hurt.
hurt.
I think she has a torn ACL.
Yeah.
And what about Charlotte Flair?
Also
Again,
torn
same thing.
ACL.
Did they tear it together at the same time? What the fuck?
That's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. But I think Charlotte might be almost cleared, but they're just waiting. I'll probably say Charlotte comes back at the Royal Rumble as like a surprise entrance type. Um, but
I
yeah,
hope not.
I
She's gonna take everyone's spot.
well, that's the Charlotte Flair way. Because Charlotte loves the spotlight. And then Andrade's around, so she's definitely going to be on SmackDown.
Oh well, there
SmackDown is
goes.
SmackDown is way too stacked in the women's division. They need to get someone on Raw. I wish they could do a trade or something because the difference is like very jarring, I think, in terms of like talent and importance just in general. Like Raw has in reality, like I would count Io Sky. Raw has three credible women for the women's title on Raw. And it's Rhea Liv and Io Sky, but Io Sky's now like with damage control, Asuka's hurt and what's his name? What's her name? Dakota Kai are hurt. So she's doing the tag team stuff with Kairi Sane. So it's like it's only two viable people where it's like SmackDown has like five actual contenders for the title. Low key, let's think Naomi, Bianca, Jade, if Jade ever wanted to, Bailey, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and then whenever Charlotte comes back. So that's seven.
Bro, how did WWE fumble that beat? That's so long that. How did they fumble that? I just want to know how they fumbled. She couldn't get over with the crowd. And they, you know what? You know this is what I hate about the internet. And they brought this up with Triple H. Like every time, like a minority or a person of color can't get over, they always say it's because of racism. It's not because of racism. They're just not charismatic enough. Fucking Booker
Like,
T got over. Booker T was charismatic. Bobby
well,
Lashley does not have a good personality. That's why he didn't get over.
I just think it's a lot of.
I don't
It's
know. I like Bobby Lashley. I feel like it was a lot of weird timing.
That's because Vince McMahon made him do a weird black angle.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah, but
I
that's
think
not why he couldn't get over.
but no, I think the issue is that there's a lot of I think a lot of people hold resentment over the Vince era and how certain minorities were handled in like weird ways, and not that I'm not saying like the whole Vince was racist thing, but more so of just like the stereotypical characters and like that was like racist. And I think people still hold on to that when in reality, like someone like Bobby Lashley's like in his like mid to late 40s now. They were building up new stars, and it had nothing to do with necessarily Bobby the talent. It was more so of the direction they were going in. Then with Swerve wasn't part of the Triple H regime. It was when Vince was just getting. It was when Vince was trying to downsize NXT, and Swerve was one of the people that got caught in the crossfire. So that's also not on Triple H. And with
Also, Swerve talks about how like there was racism involved in it, and like WWE, he himself is racist towards his own race.
yeah, he has outwardly said he hates black women. Like he's been very open about that. And for him to be like, oh, playing like the race angle is crazy because he legit hates his own people. At least like women, he outwardly has said it. So it's like and people on Twitter called him out on it. It wasn't like it's not like we're the only people that are like noticing it. It was like a bunch of people on Twitter
Noticing.
that are part of the wrestling community that were like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like we know who you are. But it's like, but the whole thing, and it's like with Jade and Bianca, I think they're slowly doing a story where we might do Bianca and Jade at like Mania. So, and then like Naomi's in someone in the title picture. Nia Jax is a champion. Then when you go to the males, Carmelo Hayes is a prominent figure on SmackDown. He's not on the Braun Breaker level where he should be a champion right away. So they're taking it very slow with him. And then after that, you can't say anything because then you just look at NXT. Just look at the whole brand of NXT right now. That's all you have to do is just look at NXT.
But I won't. I'm not going to look at NXT.
Bro, Sexy Red on NXT though.
Yeah,
Jimmy's girl.
look at NXT. The champion, I think the champion is black. The longest reigning North American champion was Obafemi, who's black. The women's champion is a Latina woman. So I don't understand where the racism comes from. It's at the end of the day, if you're selling tickets, you're gonna get pushed.
I really just think it's them holding on to the Vince McMahon era and
Vince McMahon wasn't even racist.
But no,
They
but
said
his
so in the doc.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
John Cena said so.
Bro, Tony Atlas said so. Most of them said no.
He was less racist than like people from the 70s.
Let's not forget he said the N-word on live TV.
He made Crime Time, bro.
Yeah, like the storyline.
That was dope.
It was, but it also is
kind
of racist.
Brooklyn. Well, it's because they never put the title on him. If they put the title on him, then it's not racist.
Yes, exactly. They used him as like a joke.
How did Crime Time never win the title?
Brooklyn. I don't even think they ever.
The only reason people remember them is because of John Cena, because he fucking saw the value in what they were.
Prime Time never won the tag titles, but fucking Deuce and Domino did.
I don't think they challenge.
Bro, Jesse and Dustin never won.
Yeah, good. But what happened to Jesse?
I don't know what happened to Jesse. Biscuits and gravy.
Where's Festus?
They challenged for several times.
Okay, I said win, not challenge.
Oh, I know. I was clarifying for my own record.
Okay.
Biscuits and gravy.
Dude, thinking about, dude, they had Trevor Murdoch as champion, dude. That's crazy.
Did Eugene?
I think he's like running. I think he's running like NWA now or something. Noel's a guilty pleasure company.
NWA. What's wrong with NWA? Dolph Ziggler is down there.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
What's wrong with my Zigzag Queen?
Bro, you love Dolph Ziggler to a point where, sure, whatever you say,
like you're
whatever you say.
That's not an opinion. That's objective fact.
He's not goated. What's he goated at?
Being awesome.
That's the Miz.
No.
Whatever you say, champ.
He should have gotten. They should have put a rocket on him.
No.
Gave him the strap, stuck with it, not just this one little pitter patter, fucking piss ant run. No.
Well, the issue with that was that he got a concussion.
Yeah, and
he got a concussion, and then Vince got freaked out by it and was like, "You're injury prone," and then took the belt off of him.
Well,
so it's like it's a very unfortunate circumstance because he was red hot at the time. I will say.
Also, he sells better than anybody.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that, sure. But like, what else does he bring?
He has hair that when
charisma.
After the match goes on for so long, it gets all puffy.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, dude. Dolph Ziggler, like, I don't know. I don't think he was as charismatic as everyone thinks. It's kind of the same thing with Cesaro. Like, Cesaro's in AEW now, and people were like, wow, they fumbled the bag with him. Bro, what is he doing in AEW? Nothing.
I don't know.
I never liked Dolph Ziggler. I get he was like a... Like he was kind of a people consider him like as a But like, no, bro.
You cut it out. What did you say?
You could.
I said I get people like consider him like an underappreciated guy, like an icon in that way that he was appreciated. But no, if anything, I feel like he pushed too hard and he sucked.
And then yeah, like I don't know. I just don't think he was as great as people made him out to be. I think he was just what he is.
The best.
No, he's not the best.
Jimmy be like, I love Dolph Ziggler.
Dude,
Dude,
you're telling me that the zigzag was not an awesome finisher?
Low key, it was a dope finisher. I like this.
Yeah, it was a dope finisher until he started doing the super kick and started stealing Shawn Michaels' gimmick.
Well, I mean, he was breaking hearts and bending backs. Like, what do you want?
Oh, he wasn't.
Yes,
He was
bending-
breaking Amy Schumer's back. He was breaking Amy Schumer's back. Congratulations.
No, he was
Whoa.
clapping fucking what's that chick?
Amy Schumer. She's
Not-
confirmed it.
Not Amy Schumer. Well, yeah, but
Yes,
like
Amy-
he's a
Okay,
backbender. Sometimes you got to hit a layup.
No, he dated her. He dated her.
Yeah. Sometimes we make mistakes in life.
Oh my god! No, we gotta wrap it up there. That was the best. We gotta wrap it up there. That was fucking awesome.
What? What did he say?
He said you gotta hit a layup sometimes. Oh, Jimbo.
Yeah, well, that was weird, man. I can't believe he said that.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta, knock one out.
Bro, she
Yeah.
broke up with him.
Yeah. You know why? Because he was backbending.
Okay.
Bro
All right,
was
man.
blasting rats like an exterminator.
What are you saying?
You know what a rat is?
Yeah, I know what a rat is, but why are you saying blasting rats like an exterminator as a sexual innuendo? That doesn't make sense.
My boy was the
Nah.
heartbreak kid. Bro, my man was fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. You win. You win this argument.
Like, you wouldn't fuck him?
No,
Why?
because he's not Roman.
And on that note,
All
I think it's time to wrap it up.
right. That was a good podcast.
It was a good podcast. Make sure to like the channel, like the videos, check out the Spotify. The episodes on Spotify go up before the episodes do on YouTube. But either way, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe.
Wait, this is on
money.
Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify and YouTube.
Wait, is
Been
it
on
on, is it on YouTube?
Spotify since like the first episode, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have Spotify. Is it on YouTube Music?
I don't know about all that. I mean, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, but is it on YouTube Music?
I have no idea how to post to YouTube Music. I just thought if it goes on YouTube, it goes on. Is it? I don't know.
Well, I don't know either.
Have
I
you
was
tried?
asking. That's why. I don't know. I did try looking up the Pod Network, but it was on YouTube. It was only on YouTube, but not YouTube Music.
I have no idea how YouTube Music works, but
All right.
I'll see.
Bro, there should be an app where you just listen to podcasts.
Like,
No music,
There
just
is.
podcasts.
Just
No,
it was.
no music.
There was a
just
podcast app, but they've realized it's pointless, so that they just put it into music apps.
That's stupid.
well, I don't want to put it
I
on
want-
Apple
I want
Pod 'cause
segregation.
I just don't feel like paying the $20 for fucking
Yeah,
yearly
in podcast.
subscription.
I want-
Nobody
That's-
uses
want
that
kinda
shit
lame.
anyway.
Yeah,
Nobody uses that shit.
fuck.
I'm gonna create an app, and it's gonna be free for podcasters. It's gonna be called
Like
Pod.
Bandcamp.
It's gonna be called Pod App.
Pod time. Pod.
What about Patreon?
Pod.
Mm.
It's gonna be called Tide Pod.
Oh my god! Yeah, I can't wait when we have a Patreon account. Go
That
ahead.
would be so nice. Actually, make money from doing nothing.
I can't wait. I can't wait till this channel is big enough where like I don't have to go to work every day.
So true.
That's so
But-
true.
Please
When we're
support us.
80.
Yeah.
Please support us so we don't have to work every day.
Like,
Thank you.
subscribe,
Robbie's still talking about JD
donate-
McDonough.
donate to my
Donate to my OnlyFans,
bank account.
my cats, GoFundMe.
Follow me on Letterboxd.
True.
What the fuck's a letterbox?
That's where I rate movies, bro.
You what?
It's where I rate.
Got him.
That's where I rate movies.
Oh, okay.